Laley Elementary. We're so excited to have your students here with us this year, and we put together a little presentation on how you can get involved in your students' education and specifically how you can be involved at our school. So one of the best gifts that you can give your child is a gift of your time, as well as to our staff. But the first thing that we need you to do is go ahead and log on to the parent portal on the district's website, and there's a link that you can attach that will bring you directly to the parent portal and walk you through the volunteer application process. We do screen all of our volunteers, so we want to make sure that our kids are safe. So you can just log on that way. And to be a volunteer level 1, that allows you to volunteer in the classroom. You're always supervised by a teacher. You need to be a level 1 to go on a field trip with your students. Volunteer at a level 2. You do have to go through a little bit different process. You do have to be fingerprinted, and that is at the cost of yourself. Another way that you can be involved in school is to join our parent-teacher organization. And some of the benefits of that is to keep you up to date on how our school is running. You also are very monumental in raising money for our school. We have different fundraisers that we do, and you can help with that process. We also need somebody to volunteer to take care of our box tops, with all the box tops that you clip from different products that you normally buy in your home. We do get 10 cents back for everything. We need somebody to work with that. We do hold a book fair a couple times a year, and we need parents to volunteer during that time, during school hours, and also at after-school functions to help raise money for our school. And we do buy back more books with the money that we raise there. In the spring, we have an amazing carnival that is put on by our PTO, and it is with the help of our parents and with the help of our teachers that we are able to raise a significant amount of money, and the PTO is so generous to give back to our teachers and to our school with that money. Another really great event that we do is the Red Ribbon Walk, and our teachers put that together, but our PTO also helps with putting volunteers in different places so that our kids have a really great interactive time with that. And then of course at the end of the year is Teacher Appreciation, and we just could not be more appreciative of the teachers at our school without our parents. They put on a really amazing spread of things for the week. Classroom communication. The best thing that you can do is to try your best to attend our back to school night. During this time, you're going to meet other families. You're going to get to know your child's teacher and learn just the ins and out of that classroom. So it's a really good idea to attend the back to school curriculum night. Also be in communication with your teacher. Let your child's teacher know the best way to get a hold of you. Is it on a cell phone? Is it on a landline? Is it through email? Or is it correspondence through your agenda? An interpreter is always available to you. You just need to ask. We have them on staff, and we're happy to put that into place for you. Every Thursday we have Thursday folders. That's where the majority of our communication is going to come home. Anything that's happening in the weeks to come, really advise you to look especially on those Thursday folder times so that you can see the activities that are going on for the school. Also, we also put out a monthly school newsletter. You can find that on our school website, as well as finding that in that Thursday folder the first of the month. And if you ever have any changes that are going on in your family life, it's always a good idea if you're willing to share them with your teacher so that the teacher knows just how to handle certain situations with your child. Parents, oftentimes with kindergartners, we have a hard time separating from our child being at home with us all the time to going off to kindergarten. And one of the good things that you can do is to come for lunch and enjoy some quality time with your child. We do have a special courtyard outside of our cafeteria that we encourage you to come and have lunch. You just need to make sure that you know the time that your child has lunch. Lunch begins at 10:50. Just check with your teacher. And another way that you can be involved in your child's time is to become a reading buddy in your child's classroom. Kids love to see their parents in class, and it's a good idea to come in, set up that volunteer time with your teacher, and come in and read to the class. Some programs and activities that we offer here at Laley are Parent Make and Takes. Our math curriculum is very hands-on, and we've put together some times where you can come into school, make some of the activities that the kids are using in their classroom, and then take those home so that your child and you can play those math games together. They are hosted by our math and our reading coaches. We also have some reading strategies that are put together for you. After school tutoring, we do offer that for 3rd through 5th graders, and that is a free tutoring program that we provide. It usually starts in about November and carries on into the spring. So that's something that if you're interested in, you just need to contact the school and we'll get you in touch with the right people. Saturday Academy for Success is also a program that's put on by the district. That's again for 3rd through 5th graders, and those are 6 Saturdays usually throughout the year. Where students are given a breakfast, they're given a snack, and they're given intense interventions in math and in reading. We're fortunate enough to have an after-school care program on our campus. That is an additional cost to the parents, but some people need a place for their child to go after school because of working parents, and so that is on our campus and something that you might want to look into. Also, Collier County offers free breakfast to all students in the district, so you can rush your students out of the house into school and they can get breakfast. Home. At home, parents want to know how they can carry the school day into their home. And the first thing that you can do is, talk about your school day. Creating a quiet and well-lit spot for your child to do their homework, that they always know that that's the place that they go to do their homework, is going to be very beneficial to them. It puts an emphasis on learning, makes it known that it's important. I know in my home we have a place that we do it, and we have a place where they put that folder for me to look at, so we can always communicate that way. Looking at your child's communication folder in our K 1 and 2 classrooms, usually the teachers have a communication folder that they send home. They write a little note on how their child did, and it's a good place for you to go ahead and follow through. Hey, I'm picking up Johnny at 11 o'clock tomorrow for a doctor's appointment. You'll still need to call that type of thing in, but it gives the teacher a head up knowing that they're going to be leaving for the day. In our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, we do have an agenda that we use, helping students get ready for middle school, and it breaks it down into all the different subject areas, and they can write down their homework in that place as well. There's a place for a signature from the teacher as well as a signature from the parent, showing that we know that the communication, the parent knows what's expected of them. Reading is a huge thing, and if you make it a priority in your household, kids are going to want to read. So we ask that you read a minimum of 20 minutes a night. It can be you reading with your child, you reading to your child, or your child reading to you. But as long as you keep that up, asking your child what they're reading. It's not just the reading that happens, it's asking them, what did you read about? Who are the characters in the story? And from those make and takes that we talked about a little bit earlier, they gave you some really good ideas on what you can ask your child so you can help them communicate. And then lastly, just talk with your child about what goes on at school. What was their favorite part of the day? What was their least favorite part of the day? And why? And if there was a least favorite part of the day, maybe do a little more investigation and see how you could maybe turn that situation around. But it's just being an active part of your child's education that's going to make the difference and make a smoother transition for you coming into our school. So do you have any questions for me about how you can be more involved at our school? No? Great. Well, if you do, my name is Meredith Kirby again, and you can always reach me through the front office line, and I'd be happy to help you with anything that you have.